Hi and welcome to today's video. So today's video is all about my homemaking uniform. It has taken me 2 years to curate this homemaking uniform. And I believe mainly it was starting and brewing first in my heart. Because in the beginning of my homemaking journey, I didn't understand what the Lord was doing. I was ignorant of my role and not easily accepting the role and all that it entails. And I believe God had to do an inner work in my heart first. It is important as a homemaker to get up in the morning and get dressed for your role. And one thing I have learned, and I see even in the choice of clothes that I have picked, even for my homemaking role. Number one is that homemaking, in and of itself, by design, it is a very feminine role. And if you look at the choice and selection of my dresses, you would see that I actually selected all dresses expressing the feminine role homemaking is. Another aspect to homemaking is that homemaking is a calling and a ministry. And because of that, modesty was an important factor to me because I wanted the way I dress to acknowledge my reverence for the Lord and that I am His temple, and also respect to bring about that respect for myself, so that I present myself each and every day in a respectable manner, looking good, looking put together, and also respect for my husband. I find that as ladies, sometimes we fall into the trap where because we are staying home, we tend to, just neglect how we look, and let ourselves go. But it is important for us ladies to become wise and understand that in as much as our husbands, they work outside of the home, if they do, but my husband does. He works outside of the home. But I need to also consider the fact that he goes outside and he works with males as well as females in the office. And not to say that I am thinking that my husband would be looking at somebody or whatnot, but don't put him in a predicament where he goes to work and he sees women that have made an effort because they are going to work and they respect what they do. So obviously they know that they won't show up to work in their pajamas. They won't show up coming to work looking questionable. So you shouldn't also despise and neglect your role and not look put together and not look good. And your husband is forever seeing you because you think, I'm just home. Your husband is forever seeing you in pajamas or, just clothes that are not looking all that good, or in workout clothes the whole day. I am not in any way pushing a dress code to anyone, but what I am pushing is that we sit down and we think about our homemaking and how important of a role it is and how intentional we need to be in the role. Every career has a uniform. It can be a chef has a uniform, a judge has a uniform, even an office clerk has a uniform because they need to come to work looking professional because that is what they stand for. Every uniform that a worker wears signifies their role, it signifies their responsibility, and to what service they come in and render in the marketplace. So, as a homemaker, you are a role model. You are a role model to your children, and you need to ask yourself, what am I teaching by the way that I look? And I find that we need, more than ever, we need to train our children, especially in this day, because they will either be pushed into immoral attire or androgyny, where they forsake their feminine role. They don't want to look like women, but they would rather dress and look like men and wear baggy clothes. These are the conversations that I have with my teenager as I go shop with her. We talk about things and I tell her that, no, you can't wear this. You can't be buying this. Your body is a temple. Your body is you are a special person because God is dwelling in you. So wherever you go, whatever you do, you are in service to the Lord, and do it in such a way that it is pleasing to Him. I think we need to be mindful of the way that we look each and every day. And there are psychological benefits to waking up each day and dressing up in the morning. Okay, because as you put yourself together in the morning as a homemaker, you become more confident in your work, and you are also going to be ready for whatever may come during the day. If I am intentional about the selections of clothes that I have for my role as a homemaker, guess what? I am excited about what I do, because honestly, in my mind right now, the way I perceive my homemaking to me is my career. Helping my husband, raising my children is my career. And I don't need a paycheck to validate me. I don't need a title to validate me, or a title given to me by the world to validate me. What God has said about what I do is enough. And I thank Him for showing me the significance, because homemaking is not just a job, it is a legacy.